So this is a new series on how to play Bob Marley songs on the acoustic for beginners. Today we will look at Satisfy My Soul. We will look at the rhythm guitar to do with this song, and this is going to allow you to do something very interesting. It's going to allow you to take chord shapes that you already know and basically reinvent them. So what I did was I took this D chord shape and my ring finger here wound up at the 8th fret with my middle finger here on the thinnest string, 7th fret, and first finger on the 7th fret, 3rd string. And I was focusing on strings 3, 2, 1, making sure they ring out very clearly. So I went with 2 downstrokes, and I did a combination of muting. See, that wasn't even the right sound there. It was, you want it to mute while simultaneously having a clear sound. In other words, you don't want to be muting a dead chord. It's strange. You want to give it just enough time to ring out. Twice. Now you just instantly switch, drop down. As far as guitar playing, you have to push down on strings, right? So it doesn't get much more straightforward than just kind of pushing down in this way with one finger. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Pushing down with one finger on the 7th fret, strings 3, 2, 1. Doing the same thing, 3 strings. Twice. So now we're playing B minor. Say you wanted to play A minor. Take that shape, 5th fret. Now, same thing. Now here's something interesting. While you're sitting here like this finger can drop down onto the thinnest string. These 2 fingers can attach to where your ring is on the 7th fret, 3rd string, pinky, 7th fret, 2nd string. What is that? D chord. Interesting, but not very hard to play. Now as far as fretting hand muting goes, right? You're just kind of letting off slightly. You're always aware that these notes aren't ringing out by letting off a certain pressure. Now if you're curious about a C chord, you can use frets 3, or fingers rather, set up. If we imagine there was virtual tabs on the screen right now, think of 3, 5, 5. I'm trying to show you this because this song is a widely known Bob Marley song. It's called Satisfy My Soul. As stated, this is first in a new series of how to play Bob Marley songs on the acoustic guitar for beginners. And I already have the second one planned out. And I thought this was a great one because it allows you to take chord shapes you already know, and in a sense you're reinventing them. I did a playthrough of it at the beginning. You can slow that down all you want. You can replay that as much as you want. Because today we were looking at the rhythm guitar to do with the song. I gotta say, it allows you to do something pretty cool. So if we were to look here, L-double-O original today. I'm wearing this jacket, so it's a little bit, it makes a little bit of sounds, but I'm going to make a video on how to be successful on YouTube as a musician. And I'm going to speak about everything, and one of the details is wearing the right shirt. So I've got a D chord shape here. where my ring finger is again 8th fret, 2nd string. Middle, thinnest, skinny string, 7th fret. And 1st finger, 7th fret, 3rd string. Right, like we started. So that's really what we're going for. Also, by the way, with the picking, it needs to be straight pick across 3 strings, not kind of a floppy. It needs to be on ball, kind of deliberate. And if you lift up like this, you need to have a lot of accuracy that you're hitting. That's another thing I wanted to mention specifically. Sometimes you have to look at this hand to remember that. If you are to swipe down, you need to make sure you're aiming very accurately when you're picking. So to get it down, first start out with this. Get the feel of the muting. As you get it down, get a little more loose with this hand, and your ears will tell you if you're right. Now when you're doing that mini bar at the 7th fret, it's like this. Move that shape. It's the 5th fret. Now you're doing your shape that may be unusual for you. See, that last one wasn't even, and that last one wasn't clear. So these are the little adjustments you have to think of in your head. A little subtleties. When I play this, notice the thumb is over the back of the neck, and I'm angling my fingers so that I can put enough pressure on the strings in order for all the notes to ring out.